over it.
It's coming.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna wait. I know I'll buy it at retail price and then kick myself in the ass a year later.
Yeah,
Right.
this stuff always goes on sale.
Yeah,
I
but I don't want
wonder
to
who-
risk it.
I wonder if it will go on sale,
No.
like on our side here. Like what Brink said that it was. What did you pay? What did you say? 60
Well,
or something?
That's 75.
I paid 175.
Oh,
I paid
Oh.
75. Came out to 80 something.
We're
with that.
live, by the way.
oh,
Okay. Oh, all right. I'm gone. Bye, guys.
He's like, screw you guys. I'm done.
I'm out.
But well, yeah. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
everybody.
Oh my God.
Hi, Dominic.
I don't know if it's like, it sounds like Matt or Mr. Hanky, like the way you guys are doing.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
Now, Tim, that's an episode of South Park you need to watch.
Yeah.
Ah. You still got some convincing to do.
Yeah. Oh man. So is anybody working on anything at all this evening? Or just
Lego charger. Front all done. Sticker on. Onto the back. So yeah.
You still not done with that thing?
I honestly, dude, I stretched that build like to have more of it. You know, I stretched. I built on it for short times. Did the left fender, did the right fender, did the front, did the hood. So I always like I like that to have a little bit more of it. I could have done it in hours, but
Yeah. Well, I agree with you, man. Like that constructs thing, I only worked on it a couple days a week. I wasn't like EE Prime where you just freaking binge built it.
Yep. Yep. Took me 3 days. 3 nights. 3 nights.
like when I built the tumbler 6-7 years ago, I was hooked. I was so hooked. Like the last time I built it back then was like 15 years ago, and then the tumbler that had me addicted. I could have done it in, I don't know, 2 to 3 hours. I stretched it to 3 days.
Damn. So Brink, what you pulling out over there?
Well, this is this thing.
Oh, nice.
The
Oh, cool.
Force.
Perfect Effect God Force Warrior. So this is basically Power Master Optimus Prime with his God Jinrai add-on bits. But this is from what I've seen in pictures, it's what I've always wanted from a Power Master Prime, meaning when he transforms into a truck, he looks like a real truck, not a space truck.
That's
So I'm
good.
pretty excited about that.
Do you like it better than that Fans Hobby one? I think you sold that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you sold the fans hobby? Didn't know
Yeah,
that.
You sold your
just,
you sold your power baser.
Yeah, I sold
Yeah.
my Power Baser. I just
Ah.
wasn't for it trying to be a masterpiece type figure. It didn't meet what I feel masterpiece needs to meet right now. So
That's true. That's
And-
true.
and also Keith announced one. So it'll probably be a while, but it's supposed to be
did?
really, really
Keith.
expensive, which
Do you
means
mean
it's supposed to be
X-Transbot?
which means it's supposed to be really, really good, right? So I'll
KFC
just,
or
I'll
X-Transbot?
just wait.
KFC.
Keith, it's all Keith. It's all
No,
Keith.
no.
You will-
Keith,
Hang on,
Keith,
hang on. I know,
Keith,
I know.
Keith.
But there's a distinct difference between KFC and X-Transbot.
It's all Keith.
KFC's better.
It's all.
The
Yeah.
Jumpions, they were pretty nice.
Yeah.
Dude, those new ones look pretty good. There's two different
Yeah.
colors, versions they got, the metallic and the non-metallic.
Oh, the Scourge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking.
It would have
They're
been better
almost,
if it was done by KFC.
Yeah. Well, they're like, well, hey, look. They're
What I
like,
like
hey,
is-
this'll go good with your fans toy stuff.
What I like is that they improved on the leg transformation. That was a good call.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they-
saw videos
not-
of it. It's definitely
Not the leg, you know, the feet.
Yeah.
Well,
They redid
usually-
the ankles.
Usually you fold that up and you squeeze it through and you have all those crunching noises where you're like cringing while doing it, and this is a thing of a past. Great call.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm gonna buy one or buy all four.
I got my Scorch. I got my Cyclonus Scorch and Galvatron down.
I don't have one, so I don't have a
pre-ordered
Scorch
the
yet.
3-pack.
Yeah, I don't have any either.
I've got the original ones. I got all four of them, so I just don't know.
Yeah, but you got to get the single too if you want the Target Master.
Mhm.
The
If
Target
you
Master
want-
don't come with the 3-pack.
Yeah, if you want Metroplex's Eye or
Yeah.
Trypticon's Cog or whatever the hell he comes with.
Just
And,
a
and that
cock?
and that cylindrical pile of doo doo or whatever that comes out of his chest. Whatever that was.
I'm a sucker for accessories that I never use.
The sucker for
just-
symmetrical duty.
That's funny.
And I just hit Wolf's humor good. Just broken for a second there.
Need to
Out of the
ditch
box,
this.
this thing's really good.
What are you?
Yeah?
What is that? You? Oh, Metroplex.
Utopia.
Ace. So
Oh,
is
it's
there a
coming-
scale difference between the two, the power base for that one, Brian, or what?
Oh yeah, this thing's chug scale. This thing's
Okay.
small.
Small.
Here he is. Here he is next to a MP Braun.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
Oh, he's
Oh,
a little
small.
baby. Little baby.
Little guy.
Nice.
Oh, he looks
Accused.
good, man. From what I can see.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
just
will
gotta.
always love those bad cube ones, man.
I
So
got.
Brian, what did you say? First impressions, okay or not okay?
Nah, it's really nice. It's got some nice painted parts. Joints are stiff and things like that. I kind of dig it.
That's good.
I just got to get this God Jinrai stuff off him because I'm more of a Power Master Prime. I don't
Yeah,
need
me
him all
too.
blinged out and all this garbage on his chest. Because Optimus, man, you gotta have the windows on his chest. That's an Optimus.
Do those parts form the robot?
Do his parts form the robot?
Yeah, because the Jinrai, whatever, I can't remember what it's called.
His parts from the
All
head.
the wings, all the add-ons for that mode you have on there are supposed to form another robot.
Yeah, they form. Come on, guys. It's
God Bomber.
yes,
you.
God
that's it.
Bomber, yeah.
So this does not have a God Bomber. All of this is supposed to turn in just his regular trailer.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was never a big fan of. I mean, because this is all way too.
Right.
This is way too like Gundam-y, or super
Gundam-y.
fantastical robot stuff.
Mhm.
I'm just, I don't know. It's too spacey.
Yeah, I get you what you mean.
He's
I
look
get what
like
you
a
mean.
truck, man. He's a goddamn Earth truck, is what he is.
Yeah. Truck,
then,
not monkey.
Now isn't
Yeah.
there's nothing to do with monkeys here. There's no Beast Wars comparison here, Tim.
I'm sorry. I will never do it again. Please spare me.
But what was I saying? I don't know. Isn't God Jinrai technically not Optimus Prime? Is that true? You
That's
guys-
how it
think
goes. The
yeah.
story is
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
he's Jinrai is the name of the human.
Yeah.
Right.
Takes
Why
over
does
the
your cat-
Prime Transector.
Look like
Yeah.
it's humping something right now.
That
Hmm?
entire series seemed like it was more
Like the way he
pilot-
was moving, looked like he was humping your arm or your hand there. Or
No,
something.
he saw those pictures earlier.
Okay.
that series seemed like it was more pilot driven than
Yeah.
Transformers driven. So.
I always wondered what that was about. It was supposed to be continuation of G1, but then there wasn't. But there were Autobots and Decepticons, but then also you had the Transtectors. That was a little bit.
Yeah, it was a continuation. You didn't really see any previous characters. It was all
Yeah.
new stuff. It was all the Pretenders and the Power Masters and
Because the
Cool.
problem was the Transformers wasn't really that popular in Japan compared to Gundam
Mm-hmm.
and stuff.
Right.
Well, at
Yeah.
least compared to Gundam.
I mean, and
So
even
they
the-
figured that they would try to do the pilot thing because they think it
Right.
would appeal to the. Because the
And-
idea of pilots driving robots appealed more to the Japanese than sentient robots.
Right. I mean, which
yeah,
which
yeah.
is indicative of the brand of Diaclone before it was repurposed for Transformers, right? It was all
Mhm.
pilots.
Yes, sir.
Ah, all right.
So to kind of give you guys an idea, this is what I'm working on tonight.
Ah,
All right. Did you get your
Ghostbusters.
replacements for your screws or whatever?
No,
the
so what they
grill?
did was they actually hit them up the other day, and they actually called me and said, because of the issue, they were just going to send me a whole new kit to replace that one that was messed up instead of just sending screws. So that was
customer service, all right.
hmm But
Yeah,
all the parts.
Good customer service what they charge for this thing when it's said and done.
True.
Yeah. So the kit that showed up for this month, it's the transmission, half the motor, the other part of the bumper, and one of the wheels, dude. And check this wheel out, size of this thing.
Ah, it looks so cool.
Wow, look at that.
Ghostbusters was a very genius movie because
Absolutely.
You know, it was marketed on the premise of four funny SNL guys, but it turned out to be a legitimate sci-fi, science
Mhm.
fiction,
Yep.
movie slash
I
even
love-
horror
It's one
with
of
an
those.
awesome soundtrack.
Yeah.
know?
It's
Oh
one of
yeah.
those good, perfect movies. You know, it's
Exactly.
Like nothing wrong with it.
I had
And
to
it
go-
was
I went
funny
back to-
without trying too hard to be funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
It just came natural.
On all levels, like it
Yep.
it felt like an organic sci-fi film because of the way how they competently discuss the science of shit,
Mm-hmm.
whether hard or soft sci-fi. And the horror aspect was, not trying too hard either. Like some of that shit was genuinely scary when it, relatively speaking,
I mean, Ghostbusters. Let's talk Ghostbusters 2. When they were down in the old railroad tunnels with all those beheaded corpse stuff with the dangling eyes, and that was pretty scary. That was pretty scary.
Yeah. I mean, Ghostbusters 2 was not as perfect as Ghostbusters 1 by far, but
Oh no.
still enjoy it.
So let me ask you this: for all the people who were in New York and from New York, did that movie feel like it was a New York movie too? Like
Yes.
it captured the attitude and everything.
Did it
Yes.
give the essence of New York, like the way that you would expect?
Exactly.
So we're all assholes? Yeah. 100%.
Because that's
Fair
exactly,
enough.
I felt
enough.
that it was
100%.
definitely a New York movie.
100%. They peg
Oh,
New
man.
Yorkers to a T.
I think the only other movie in New York that I saw that really captured that same spirit was Crocodile Dundee.
Oh my god, I remember
Great
that movie.
Oh
Dude, did you see he did like what 4 or 5 of those or something? like
yeah.
that?
He
Like,
also
it's-
just did a new movie. I believe it was called Mr. Dundee.
it's like a
that.
spoof of him being an actor.
Yeah,
or something like that.
exactly. Like that real Rob shit that Rob Schneider's currently doing on Netflix and
Mhm.
motherfuckery.
You know, he ended up
Motherfucker.
marrying that actress.
did?
Yeah.
In
Which
real
Good
one?
life.
for him.
Must have been
Paul
some
Hogan?
shenanigans on set. You know, they must
Good
have just
for
really
him.
hit it off. I bet.
Good
Oh,
for
and
him.
and while we're on
So
actors,
he went
and
down
stuff,
under for real, huh?
That's right, dude. Remember that scene with her at that party in that dress? Ooh-wee.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, talking down under, Danny Masterson is facing 45 years in prison.
Yeah, and
Yep.
the dude from that '70s show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What's
What a
his name
shame.
again?
Danny
Danny
Masterson.
Masterson.
Danny Masterson.
Is that the curly hair guy?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hyde.
What
He
did
was the
do?
coolest character in the show. Damn.
He's been
So what he
accused
got
of
how
raping
he got how
several women.
much?
About 45. He's currently facing 45 because there were allegations from two rape victims, and now those
There's a
were
three
kind
now.
of and now they're
Three now.
yeah.
God damn.
'Cause he was on that show, on Netflix, right?
The ranch.
He did do
The
something
ranch.
else, yeah.
Yeah, he
there's
was
a
on-
lot of that going on right now. Like,
Yeah.
I think Chris D'Elia has got accusations. A lot of WWE guys got some accusations thrown out yesterday.
Really?
Right.
Yeah.
Which WWE guys?
Jordan Devlin, for example.
Yes,
Who?
that's one.
Jordan Devlin, that's the current NXT UK Cruiserweight Champion.
Is that
That
his
was-
real name? What's his wrestling name?
Jordan Devlin.
As long as it ain't The Rock, Stone Cold, or anybody else that I knew from my time of watching that shit.
Yet, hopefully.
I mean, what else? I mean,
We already got Chris Benoit. I don't need no more.
Yeah.
I mean, what they did with Chris Benoit is bad. Like that wasn't like essentially when we talk that shit, that wasn't even technically speaking Chris Benoit that did those murders. That was an 80-year-old dude in the head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Christopher Nowinski did afterwards. He proved that Benoit was suffering from chronic
Traumatic something.
CTE.
chronic traumatic encephalitis. That's it.
Yes. CTE.
Damn. Excuse me.
That was first brought to the day of light by Bennett Omalu for NFL players.
You know who else suffered from really bad probably suffers from really bad CTE too?
Who's that?
Roseanne
Dude, look-
Barr.
Look at this.
Yes, really?
Roseanne
Yes.
Barr.
That's looking good,
No joke.
Laurie.
when she was 16, she was really good at math, like really
Like
good at
Cass?
math. But after her, she got
Mhm.
hit by a car at the age of 16.
Oh,
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Oh, me
neither did
neither.
I. Just Joe Rogan explained that situation. I was like, oh,
that's what this show is for. We
I thought-
inform people.
I thought CTE was like more about like repetitive brain injury.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, all you could need is one bad concussion too, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah. That's when essentially it started. Chronic traumatic encephalitis is like when that's what I mean. That's where the movie Concussion comes into play with Will Smith. That's
I
an
want to see
excellent
that.
movie.
I haven't seen that yet. I really want to see that.
That movie
Excellent.
Concussion or whatever it's called.
Yeah, that high recommend. Excellent, really great. And I don't know if it actually came down this way, but in that role, he showed to other people from the NFL like a little glass jar with a walnut in it, and he's like, okay, this is what happening to NFL players multiple times, and he's just hitting it, and the walnut, of course, inside that glass jar hits the wall all the time. And he also says that goats, so really combative animals, have shock dampeners in the brain. Humans don't have that, and that's where every concussion is where little tubules in the brain are ripping and blood is spilling out, and it heals again. We have scar tissue, and that repeats and repeats and repeats. And when it repeats too often, you are a 45-year-old dude with the brain of a 90-year-old.
Wow.
And sometimes as your personality and everything is affected, it's not even the original you anymore.
So
Yeah.
we need to evolve into goats, is what you're saying.
Dude, check this
Yes.
No, what we need to do is train goats to
Oh.
play football.
Oh, I would watch that.
out. Dude, you know what? I would watch it just for the hell of it.
GFO.
But then,
But
But-
then
dude,
PETA would get all pissed off.
not only that, dude, we'd be
Animal
hating on their
sports are fucking
salary
forbidden.
full. $1 million, some goats making like $100 million to throw balls.
All right, so the wheel's definitely done. I don't know if some of you guys saw it, but look at that.
Nice
Looks so
wheel.
good. Yeah, it looks so good. So I'm on the very last part. I just opened the last few bags. I got the front and the doors done, and now I'm getting to the back and to the roof and everything. The roof.
Roof.
Is it
Not-
on fire?
I wanted to say, don't mistake that with a roofie. That's something else entirely, children.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Little
That
detail. I
turned south quick.
Yeah. A little detail I like about the charger, to bring it back a little bit in different.
I
different
thought he was gonna
things
say a
there.
little detail I like about roofies.
No,
That's what he was
no,
about
no.
to say.
I don't know
You know
any
what I love
details
about roofies,
guys? You get laid super quick.
What I love about that shit.
Okay.
No detail I like
Wow.
about the charger is that they put the gear knob, and that also activates the wheelie bar. So that's a cool detail. That's a nice idea. Ah, I love this build. It's so good.
Man, I hope some of y'all got Miles Morales' first appearance.
Nope.
No, I didn't. After
I
I
don't.
saw-
Why? Is it worth a lot of money?
Currently, it peaked at $1,350, 9.8.
Are you bullshitting me, dude?
Not kidding.
What the hell?
It's slowed down now. It's only about 1,000.
Oh,
What issue's that?
I have his
Uh,
first
Ultimate-
appearance on DVD. That movie.
Ultimate Fallout 4.
Ultimate
yes.
on DVD.
First appearance on DVD. I got
Sony
the-
just announced another game for Spider-Man with starring Miles
Mhm.
Morales.
Yeah.
Looks good. There you
Yeah.
go.
Animation does look pretty good.
Raw copies are selling for about 150. Oh my gosh, an 8.0.
So did you
People are
guys do?
doing-
Oh, Russ says, "Hey, what's up, everybody?" So did
what's good,
KJ
Russ?
Smith.
What's up, Russ
What
and
up?
KJ?
KJ, why don't you get a link and get in here?
Right.
Send me a message on Facebook. I'll get you a link.
Russ is
No
watching
Russ,
a
though.
comedy
No
show
Russ.
on Netflix.
No Russ. No Russ. So Russ is not invited.
By the way, guys,
Wow.
here he is as regular Optimus.
Oh, here, let me get on
Ah,
That's
Put a
what's
shine
up.
on him.
There he is. So
here.
that's
Oh, wow.
Yep.
without him all jazzed up.
Nice.
jazz.
So-
Not bad.
I think I got the wrong head on here though. I haven't quite figured out how to transform this into a truck yet. Figure that out.
Does he come with? Does he come with like a little motor thing like the Power Masters did, or he's just?
Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it.
I think I've owned just about every iteration of God Jinrai that was ever released. Like I got a OG one.
Nice.
I got the Iron Factory one.
Iron Factory.
Oh,
I got,
Yes.
right.
I remember-
the Power Commander.
like when third party first started. I forgot what brand that was. Where you get to put
The crossover gen.
the one. Yeah. That one. I
The
had
Trailer
that one.
Force one. Yeah, I got it right down there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got that
Nice.
one.
And you could put the G1 in there, the classics in there.
Mhm.
You could fit Orion in there if you wanted to from Toy World.
Oh,
What
that's
else
cool.
could you fit in there? You could fit like almost any prime in there. It's pretty cool.
I bought the Chug one with the kit and and got the kits and everything.
Yep.
and Power Baser. The only thing I didn't get was Power Baser's God Bomber for it yet.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I mean, is there any other iteration of other than the one that you have right now that's been out released?
I don't think
There
so.
was an add-on kit for the Age of Extinction Evasion Mode Prime.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes, I had that. Yes.
Let me look around here, see if there's anything else I can think of. No, just that
Yeah.
the Takara Hasbro one came out multiple different times.
Mm.
God, that was a
None-
pain to
and-
hunt all that shit down.
And the truth is, none of them were good. Like I
No,
can't think
no,
of
they
one
weren't.
that was. Yeah.
I can't bring myself to sell it because I've polished it so much, and it's just he's over there. It's like,
Shiny
you know,
third in your collection, huh?
he's just God, that God Bomber too, man. I mean, I know it's a parts former, but that thing is like ridiculous. You have to transform it at least 20 times and do it at least once a month in order to remember how to do it. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah, that crossover gen was what I that's the one regrettable buy that I ever bought. That shit
Oh,
was
why?
way too expensive.
Yeah, I overspent on it too,
Heck yeah.
but it was like I was like, look, I gotta have it, cause dude, man, he's pretty imposing.
The photo ops on that was awesome,
Yeah.
but playing with it was terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, was it that bad?
Yeah. It was. But you know who sold me on that shit? Looking at his photos was
T2RX.
our late great friend Simon or
Oh, yeah. I remember him.
he used to do all sorts of really dope, action shots with those figs.
Hmm. I remember, God, that was a good dude.
I miss that guy, man.
I don't think I ever met him or heard of him.
T Cracker in I think he goes by
Oh
T-
yeah,
in the forums.
yeah. He
Yeah.
was always sharing good shots.
He's a really good photographer and everything too.
He was very frustrated, but I thought he was good. It just he didn't feel like he had the same amount of love that TJ and all the other Asian photographers were getting at the time.
Hmm.
But he had a fan in me, and
Mhm.
You
I liked his
got a
work, too.
fan in me.
I just think about. I think we got a picture of that he took in the masterpiece photography route, I believe.
Yeah, like he did a while ago. He ended up posting a shit ton of pictures in there, and then there was a compiled list of a bunch of stuff that he had done that looked pretty good.
You maybe Break. You may remember him through his real name, Zekiang Yang.
Yeah, no, don't remember that.
Okay, that could be the case. I mean, I didn't know that he was named T Cracker until he was already passed away.
Yeah, I didn't really follow the groups, so if he was prevalent in there, I probably wouldn't have known.
Okay.
I'm gonna share some pictures in the so that you guys can
Let's see.
see
What am I doing wrong?
why I was sold on that fool. That in the very beginnings of third party crashers, he would give me exclusive shots. So
Oh, cool.
So did you guys do anything today? Anybody go any toy hunts or anything?
Not really.
I was about to get a display for $150. The only problem is I couldn't fit it in my car. It's too
That's
big.
bad.
Yeah, so I was
shit.
like, looks like I can't get it.
What were you gonna put in said display cabinet?
The most atrocious combiner ever.
Oh wait. The Leo Kaiser.
No.
All right, hold on. That's not it.
Think about me and the kind of things that
Shuriken.
yes, exactly.
Oh.
Which one's that?
The Dinobot one.
G Creation one, right? That's G Creations, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We took the kids to the beach today.
Got your nephew in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Tell him we said what's up.
Those are my buddies. They're all playing with.
We're all making fun of him right now.
How do you like them? How does he like Army of Darkness?
Well, how did you like Army of Darkness, buddy?
Good question.
Watching it, it's like almost at the end.
We continue watching it then.
It's awfully weird.
What do you say? Awfully weird.
Did you? Don't let her watch the other ones. If you think that one's weird.
Dude, I remember going to see that in the theater. I was going
Same
with
here.
one of my friends, and his older brother was like big into nerd culture and stuff. I mean, I was a fucking jock, right? But so we're going to go see this movie. I have no idea what it's about, and I'm sitting there in the theater like, this is the weirdest fucking movie I've ever seen. Like,
Somehow I like this.
yeah, and I was like, I had no idea it was like like just like one of those counterculture freaking type of movies. I was like, that was my first kind of experience.
Rink, you said you were a jock at the time, right?
Yeah, it was.
Were you a secret nerd though? And you just kept
Oh
it to
yeah.
yourself?
Oh,
I mean,
that's a good question.
yeah, but not hardcore, right? I still liked my Transformers and my Star Wars. And I had a few Transformers out like in my room, things like that, just a few. I had what was I gonna say? Oh, comic books. I was still actively reading my Transformer comics and stuff like
Nice.
that.
Yeah,
When did
I
you
was the same way.
transition? When did you transition to full blown? I don't give a fuck anymore.
I'm out of the closet, motherfucker.
It was that one fateful night when I got patio furniture, and I sat outside of my patio furniture. I had my laptop with me. The Wi-Fi worked out there, and I was like, what the hell am I going to search for? It's like, you know what? Let's Google Devastator just for fun. Then I found Hercules and
Ooh.
reviews on YouTube and all kinds of stuff, and
It was a
I
wrap.
was like, that's it. I think it got me right there, and then just kind of snowballed there with all the the podcasts I was listening to, and then the Realm started and all that other stuff. I just don't got time for no sports no more.
Well, there are no sports
No,
right now
that's the
anyway,
sad
so you're
part.
good. But
Yeah. So I picked the right hobby there, I think.
Oh man, that looks.
yeah, I was the same way. I kind of.
I tell you though, I could get back into it. It wouldn't take long. I just and the other thing too is I stopped going to the bar. I mean, that's what you do when you go to the bar. You watch sports, and you get all tanked up and have a good time with people. But being a New York Giants fan in the suburb of Philadelphia is not an easy thing because
no, it's not.
Yeah.
because Eagles fans just suck.
Suck.
Man. It's just horrible.
Wow.
So you
Shout
guys
out to
gotta,
Mike Kincaid.
yeah, no shit.
Russ the
Bird
Must.
gang.
Russ the
Dude,
Must.
you got to check this out. So Yule had sent this over to me, so you guys can see this. Look at
This was Simon's work. Like
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
that was his style.
Yeah, dude, he did. Oh my god, his photoshopping
there
skills
it
were
is.
crazy.
This is what sold me on the doggone
wow.
crossover jet set.
Oh no,
Dude, Yule,
Yeah.
did you get the God Bomber for that thing? Because that thing is crazy, not good.
Yeah, no, I know
Crazy.
exactly. I told you that's what this is the photo that sold me. Damn it!
Oh God,
Yeah.
I
That thing is
remember.
crazy, not good.
I remember. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
only have
Terrible.
I only have the trailer for it, and I saw that coming out, and I was like, I am gonna wait for a review. And then when I did finally get, God, who reviewed it? I can't remember, but it was just, I was like, oh no.
Mess. Probably Bobby, because I think somebody gave Bobby a.
I think it was like PR or maybe Ben or something like. I think it was Ben. I think about it, and I was just like, they want how much for this? No way. But didn't it have a gimmick where it could like hook on to MP10 or something? I feel like. I feel
He was
like
more
there's a-
Classics Prime, but I
Yeah,
forget.
maybe. Yeah.
But yeah, that guy's Simon's stuff was good, or you know.
yeah, what was it? A couple of years ago, he passed away of cancer, right? From what I remember.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
remember
it was
talking
just-
to him a lot. He
Like
was
the
a good
last
dude.
the last few months he gave regular updates on his cancer counter, and at first he was really super positive and the doctors were too. And then all of a sudden it went south. Like the counter went up crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Dude, and
May he rest in peace, dude. He was a nice guy. Always.
He was a
Yeah,
good guy.
always
Talked to
enjoyed
him
his
quite a
work.
while. Yeah.
That shit made me like it was just so unreal. Like I couldn't believe it. Like I'm hoping that he's just exaggerating. It is all just a, not true. Then
Dude,
it
let me-
happened for real, and then I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, it was sadly it was real. Like it was really reminiscent of the story with my mother. Like from one day to the other was like, oh yeah, sorry dude, your mom has a brain tumor the size of a tennis ball inside of her head.
Oh god damn, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. It was like that was prototypical movie stuff, you know? Like one evening my parents were like fun and shit, and my mother just slipped and hit her head. The next day during breakfast she says, man, my head is fucking exploding. Headache to the max, you know? And we're going to the doctor, we're going to the hospital, and yeah. Brain tumor, like I said, size of the tennis ball.
Sorry to hear that, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
She fought 21 years. She got her money's worth, let's say it like that. And
Mhm.
she's currently battling the last stretch. So when it's done, she's free, and she had 21 years. So that sounds like super corny, but the way she fought and what she did of it, I'm super proud to be her son.
I can't imagine having to, having a counter, being told is how much time you have left.
Yeah, that's a fun part, Yule. The doctor said my mother has no time left, and she had 21 additional years and 7 more tumors.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell I would do. Like,
I'd go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's
I would
that's
just, like-
interesting. That's interesting. You don't go crazy. You just continue.
Yeah.
No, I mean like the shit I would do. I would just not give a fuck and just do whatever the fuck I wanted at that point.
I know what you mean.
oh, I know
So,
this is gonna
Tim,
get
what-
me in trouble, but Mexico and drugs. That's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
Cocaine. That's
if
what
that
I'd be
would've-
doing. I
If that
find
would
that
have
one
been around
place.
the corner.
Was that place? The place in freaking Dusk Till Dawn.
The titty
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
titty
titty twister. The titty
Right.
twister. Yeah.
I get attacked by fucking reptilian vampires.
Yeah.
Hey, I better go
So-
out this way.
So Tim, show them what you're kind of working on right now. Kind of tell the audience what you're doing.
Right now I got the front done. I put the stickers on, so it says charger already. I had the turbo charger with the 3 mufflers on. The hood is in there working, suspension all working nicely. We have the wheelie bar that's going down. Sorry, I got all the golds here. I got all the additional cat hair. If you want it, hit me up. Yeah, the gear comes down, and then you shift gear essentially, and then the wheelie bar comes up. Door now working, and now I'm going to the back, closing it off, doing the rear bumper here. Put
Mhm.
2 more stickers on there. So yeah, just chilling my way through that beautiful build. Like
Dude, can you
Does
just
it come
imagine
with,
being in a
Michelle
real
Rodriguez?
what?
Does it come with a Michelle Rodriguez?
Dude,
I
I'll tell
was-
you
I,
what.
I think it would have been a bit more than $100, I fear.
Been worth it.
Well, it depends what type of the country is right now.
True.
But dude, I would love to have. How would you guys like with if you actually had a car that did that? You shifted in a gear and it had that mechanism underneath just to jump up. Like, what would you do?
I'd probably kill myself one day.
Yeah, probably crash a lot.
I'd definitely crash it.
I mean, it's a super cool function. I like that in the movie. It's idiotic, 100%, but it looked fucking cool. Like he revs it up and then he goes, I don't know what was it, 2 feet in the air or something like that.
Oh,
Look
dude, it was more like 5 feet. Like his ass end was scraping. I remember that shit.
Yeah, that was true.
It was a little far fetched, but it was still fucking awesome to see live on TV or on the
Well,
screen.
that entire series got very far fetched.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I'm kind of out on it. I'm not looking forward to any other.
When it started getting like more of like when Hobbs and Shaw like had a fucking transforming bike, I was like, all right, a little getting like.
Oh, I didn't even watch. I still haven't even seen Hobbs and Shaw. But
Have they
I mean,
actually jumped a shark in that movie yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Like they jumped the shark.
No,
essentially-
I mean literally jumped a shark.
Oh no, that I don't know. I didn't see that movie yet.
That's
that
the
I
next
don't know.
movie.
Yeah, probably.
And I like how they did it in Sharknado. I thought that was
Dude, yeah.
cute.
I'm not gonna lie, they lost me in the trailers when they said that they were gonna go on a melee with Islander weapons versus dudes with guns. I was like, no.
Like it kind of. I thought like people were giving it shit left and right after I believe 8, when they were like, oh, with all that stuff, man, the next time it's gonna go in space. And what do they have in the next one? They got a fucking bulletproof villain. That's not
Yeah.
that far off.
well, I think they lost me when Dom jumped off the side of a mountain
Yeah, that too.
without a scratch.
Yeah.
Hey, he did it in Triple X. He couldn't do it in that.
Also a point. But I mean, it's still it's just weird, you know. And also the menu resurrection of the Charger. You know, how many times can you crash that thing before the chassis gives out fully?
Haven't you
Well,
seen Dukes of Hazzard?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I have seen a
Generous.
fair share of Dukes of Hazzard, but I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, nobody else is gonna be able to watch that no more.
Why is
Our
that?
generation's lucky
Mhm.
because it's been canceled.
Actually, Voodoo actually had it up on their thing, all 7 seasons of it. I nabbed that shit when it was on sale.
You gotta
Good.
buy it now.
Cool.
Oh, you can't even buy the DVDs anymore?
Nope.
Wow,
On-
they're gonna
the
start
only-
removing everything.
The only thing that you can buy is if you actually go out to like one of the Cooter stores and buy it.
I mean, you can still buy the Cosby Show.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
That's probably on discount now.
You know, it's funny that
On the medication aisles.
I think the new movie, the not the new, but the recent one with Johnny Knoxville
Jessica
and them,
Simpson.
that was streaming for just recently. I wonder if they got taken down.
We
That
have
was-
that
that
in-
was-
Probably.
There was
How about
Sean
the
William
Dukes?
Scott as Bull, right?
Yeah.
The thing is,
Ah.
there's nothing racist in that movie except for the
The racism?
Confederate flag, really. So,
yeah.
if I remember correctly, it's more they're poking fun at podunk folks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Mhm.
honestly,
For the
they're
most part.
poking fun of all of that, all of those things. I mean, all 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street. Like, what's really kind of being crime drama sometimes back in the day is now being kind of ridiculed. I don't know.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't like
because I believe what started that trend was Starsky and Hutch, and
True.
Yeah.
The
that was
remake,
pretty fun.
the
Yes,
remake with Ben Stiller. Yeah, that
Do
was a
it.
good one.
Yeah,
do it.
do it, do it. That scene is funny. Do it, do it.
2 dragons.
Oh, you can stream Dukes of Hazzard on Amazon Prime with commercials if you want. The first
With
They haven't sold it
commercials,
down yet.
you got the full TV experience. You can stream it with commercials.
Ah,
All right, check this out. So there's the dude. Most of this is diecast
Looks so good.
transmission.
Yep.
Isn't it crazy when you take the time to think about Ben Stiller's career? He was like a 90s heel, and then out of nowhere he became
Yeah,
the goofy hero. And all of
90,
yeah, but
90s,
he's
90s
90s,
heel.
90s, you mean dodgeball or what?
dude.
What
That
about-
movie's fucking awesome. Like,
No, he
I
was-
fucking
it
love
It
that
started
movie.
with something about Mary, I think. That's
No,
when
no,
he
no,
really.
yeah,
that was
yeah.
like his big
Oh.
one. That was a big break for him.
Grandma with
Really
them
got him in the mainstream.
sagging boobies.
I love that.
Like to me, he was only heel in dodgeball and in King of Queens.
No, he was in Happy Gilmore. Remember?
Oh yeah,
How about
yeah.
a nice warm cup of shut the hell up?
Right.
And not only that, like I forget it was the one with the famous soundtrack, the one "Ooh Baby I Love Your Way" in the 90s.
Along Came Polly.
No.
Good movie too.
He was in the Heartbreak Kid and everything too, right?
No. He wasn't. Well, I think
Let's
I don't
see.
he was in the movie with Ethan Hawke. Was the oh my gosh, it's not Singles. It's another movie. Reality Bites.
Oh yeah,
That I
with
don't know.
Winona Ryder and everybody
Mhm.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
We probably got a fucked up German name for it.
That is a good soundtrack for that movie, Yule. It's got
Yeah.
some Pearl Jam in there,
It's
some
real
of
famous,
their
real-
B-sides.
Yeah, it's real popular.
Oh, 94 that came out.
Yep.
So here he is in truck mode, and for
Cool.
scale, here he is with a G1 Prime.
Oh wow.
So-
Wow, that
Does.
Nice.
dude, that G1 Prime looks mint as fuck.
Oh yeah, this is my
Minty.
Oh,
this is like my what the hell version of this was, like the 20th anniversary or something like that.
that, wow, bling bling. You
Oh,
always
yeah,
see the
here.
chrome blinging.
Here, hold on a second. That's that's a what'd you call it? Minty there, Tim?
Minty.
Fresh.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. So here's
Or
mine
for,
as a kid.
or for
Oh,
wrestling
wow.
fans, freshly squeezed.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah. He's in rough shape.
No arms, no fists
hands.
anymore.
That's not
Yeah.
rough shape, dude.
He's missing a whole thing. He's got one broken there.
Damn.
I
He's
actually
got
repainted
bumpers
him when I was in high school with
cracked.
silver and stuff. A mess. He's a mess. Wow.
Yeah.
I still got mine too. He's not too bad.
I don't have mine anymore.
Dude, I lost
First-
mine in a house fire as a kid. So
The first G1 Prime I ever had in my hand was last year at TF Robots in the Netherlands. I never had a G1 Prime in my hand until
Really?
Everyone's gotta have one of these. They're just so cool.
I know.
I had a G1
I know.
Prime. I had the Power Master 2 that they put out.
You know what's great about G1 Prime? It only took you like you only had to say it twice, so you could transform the whole thing.
He only
Yeah.
had to say it twice.
So
hell, you could probably do it in one go around and do
Yeah.
it back and forth. Yeah.
I love what you just you only need to say it twice.
And you know what's
Love
you know what's funny? Like every time I see some of those, because I started picking up the reissues and stuff. Like I don't do that sound with any of the third party shit, but as soon as I get one of the like the G1 style type shit, like the old school stuff, I always do that.
Yeah.
there was only okay, of all the Transformers from the G1 OG toys, which one would you say was the perfect one? The one that
G1.
comes closest to the one that comes closest
God.
Closest to what?
to being
Perfect?
accurate. Yeah, perfect, accurate
or
to the,
show accurate. Or
everything, like all the best, well-rounded one.
Ironhide.
That's a flashy
Get
question.
out of here.
Ironhide.
Ironhide. What
I knew
the
someone was gonna
ass?
say that.
I think there's a tie for me. There's two.
Where's his
Okay.
head?
Ironhide and Ratchet.
Ironhide and Ratchet.
Soundwave has got to be
yes,
one.
That's one. Yep.
Raj?
The second one is kind of cheating because it's not technically season one or
It has to be season 1. You said G1.
yes.
So.
As well as.
Probably like Grimlock or something like that.
Maybe the
You know what?
Dinobots. Maybe
The-
the Dinobots.
None of the Dinobots, even though those guys were great too.
Who is it?
Don't say
Perceptor.
Minnesota. Oh yeah, Perceptor. Yeah.
No, I didn't have
Oh
a Perceptor.
yeah. That's a good call.
Yeah, other than the face being different.
Yeah, that thing was pretty rough.
I mean, it wasn't Blaster, who was bigger than a combiner.
Yeah.
As a kid, people were disappointed with Blaster, but not because he was Blaster, but because he wasn't Soundwave.
Yeah.
I was kind of like that.
Blaster was the first third-party toy. It was not Soundwave.
Huh?
Or
What?
smile and nod.
Arr, 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 arr.
So what were you saying, Brian?
I know.
No, I was just saying, like, I always kind of like that Blaster because he was big and like I would play with my robots that were my big robots, like my Jetfire and the Blaster, like because they had joints strong enough to like pick up the other robot over their head and still kind of stand up and stuff.
Yep,
don't know.
I agree.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think that
Direct
most of people's frustration with Blaster is that he was a little too big.
A little.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were like, dude, you can't go
Just a
toe to
little,
toe
right?
with Soundwave.
I was more bothered by the fact that Ironhide didn't have a head.
Yeah.
I was very
That was
confused.
a little
like,
weird.
I
What
was like,
what
like,
is
what?
this?
What?
This can't be
It's
right.
just a windshield. What? It's
Someone
more like a
explain this to
GoBot.
me.
Who let
And
these
the-
GoBots in the Transformer?
and the later editions has a weird face painted behind the winch. It's just
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. I remember
That's-
like third-party add-ons were for that shit.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
that was legit. I thought maybe I was smoking crack when I said, wait, since when did Ironhide have a head?
Yo, so
you
when I
though?
was younger,
At
I
that
actually
age?
had my
I
mom
mean-
take it back to the store because I thought they forgot parts.
That's funny.
That's good.
I was like, Mom, something's missing. Got the next one. I'm like, well, shit.
Looks like it
You
was.
got to remember back then, you didn't have like the internet to search this shit up. So you're just like, all right, I guess I'm stuck with this.
Hang on real quick.
Dude, I'm having, because I'm screwing with these in the metal, I'm actually using 3-in-1 oil to lube up the screw holes.
So you're lubing yourself up. Nice.
That's right.
Yeah, gross.
It's Lowry. What do you expect, man?
Shh.
Not much.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
Wow. Awkward silence.
As everybody's like,
Nice.
yeah.
I was just putting on the license plate. That's why I needed my attention here.
Does he have a cool vanity license plate? What's it say?
June, California, 2JR I424.
Make a custom one for like Tim K on it or something. TK. TK.
TK rules.
Wow, that would
With
be actually
with the
pretty
Z.
bad.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would be pretty funny.
I don't know. That has me cringing hard.
That sounds kind of personal, actually.
Well, Lowry have some lube for that if you're having a problem.
Yeah. Seems to be spreading my Lowry's juice or whatever the fuck you guys are talking
Oh
all the
God.
time.
That sweet Lowry juice.
All right, now it's weird.
Yeah,
Now
big
it's
time.
weird, right? Now it's weird,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Before it wasn't, but now.
Hey, we're not locking eyes, so it's not weird.
Yeah, as long as we're not doing that, it's all right.
That's fair.
Don't touch tips.
Hey, what's up, Night of Ren? Hey, Walt, if you want to pop in, dude, I'll send you a link.
Yeah, Mike, you too.
Mike is actually out tonight. He's probably gonna try to pop in, but he's actually.
Although
they
no,
just-
no, that was my mistake. Night of Ren. I confused that
Oh,
with,
yeah,
with
yeah.
Rogue War.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
I don't know. Rogue
Um,
War's having date night tonight.
Ooh.
Fuck that, bros before hoes.
You can't say that.
Yes, I can.
You can't call people's wives hoes.
Send your complaints to me. It's fine.
Send your complaints
Send them to EE.
to New York. Send them to New York, Mike.
He doesn't know how to read his email anyway, so it's fine.
Sorry, I'll try better.
You gotta give him a crash course on how to do emails.
That's all right. I mean, I could. It's probably gonna be me end up reading him anyway, deleting.
It's like, LOL, shut up, send.
Yeah, yeah. So anytime that we start getting hate mail from people, I'm just gonna randomly start showing it on our videos.
Yeah, you should. Make an entire segment. If you need some material, I can start sending some hate mail if you guys want.
You need to do like
I already know
different-
what you're gonna say.
Oh no. What the hell?
I love how Lowry said that. Oh no. That sounds so cool. I love that. Oh no.
Oh Jesus. So for all you fathers out there, you guys got anything going on tomorrow with your families, or did you do something today?
I'm
I'm
probably
mowing
gonna
my
have to
dad's
cook.
lawn.
I'm probably gonna have to cook.
Oh, nice. Are you cooking anything special or what?
Who knows? It's Sunday. She's gonna want me out here on the grill again. So
You get your ass outside.
pretty much. Pretty much how it works. Get outside.
Each?
Don't come back in until I tell you to.
Fine.
Hmm.
Stay out here all day.
Yeah, no shit.
Stay in there with the kids.
Man, almost done with those bags, man.
I already got my Father's Day gift, so
What'd you
Oh,
get?
good.
it was the Grayskull. So
Nice.
Ah, cool.
Damn.
Yeah, please. I was gonna say, please don't say divorce papers because that happened to a buddy of mine.
Oh,
no,
Burn.
no.
It's like,
On
God
Father's
damn.
Day, that's rough.
Yep.
He must have done something. I'm sorry.
Well, she was also. I found out. I didn't realize, and I bought. Somebody was selling a collection on eBay, and then I started getting stuff in the mail, and I was like, "Why does this address look familiar?" And then I saw the name on it, and I was like, "Why the hell was he selling his collection?" And then next thing you know, come to find out, I guess something had happened behind the scenes where his wife got pissed and decided to sell his collection.
oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I kind of feel like an ass because I bought my friend's part of my friend's collection. I didn't even know it.
It's all.
It's all right.
All
Just let him look
fair.
at it when he comes over.
I
Does this look familiar? Does this look
I mean-
familiar?
mean,
Dude,
kind
you
of.
remember
sorry
how
for-
much you love this? Remember
Yeah.
that? Oh, that was so much fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of feel bad for laughing, but then on the other side,
That's like some shit you would never believe to see before.
yeah, no.
He must have been cheating on his wife. You gotta really piss your wife off to get divorce papers on Father's Day.
Yep. Like she probably got it before, but she said no. It's Father's Day. I want to keep it
Oh,
until
yeah.
that.
Yep.
I'm gonna make this special.
I'm gonna make
Fuck.
this extra juicy.
Father's Day, you're never gonna forget. Half.
Oh,
Half.
boom.
Your collection's gone. Ah.
Oh shit.
Well, dear, happy Father's Day. There you go. You just got served.
Here's the divorce papers. I want half for life. Half.
Damn.
Dude, I'm doing prenup all the way if it ever comes to that.
Word. For fucking
Yeah,
real.
that's fucking wild, dude.
But
Hey,
you don't love
look,
me.
it
You don't
protects
trust
me
us?
and it protects her.
You don't trust that we'll make it. So why are we getting married?
So that we can have a big party.
That's all. I just
And
want
so
to have a
that
party.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
and have the tax, benefit.
Damn, Walt, you look like you're like 20 years younger, like with that shaved head.
Hey man,
Shaved face. Look at that.
Oh,
What
here
up,
we go.
Walt?
You look good, dude.
thank you.
Fucking Walt.
The best part when you are that freshly shaved is it doesn't itch anymore.
Well, my beard didn't itch. I mean, were you washing your beard? That might help.
Make a cream for it too if it itches.
Ah,
How's your day, Walt? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. I just woke up not too long ago.
How was the birthday?
It was good.
Did you do
Live to
anything?
see another year.
Did you go anywhere, do anything, or did you buy
No.
anything?
No, I just I relaxed. Just wanted to rest, relax.
Did you have some spaghetti and meatballs?
Man, you just stole my joke, you fucking asshole.
waiting for one
No
of you guys.
spaghetti
to
and
bring it up.
meatballs.
No spaghetti and meatballs for dinner with the mozzarella cheese.
Oh.
Funny.
No, I ordered
Wolf.
playing Jedi Order.
Nice,
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Nice.
So so I ordered a few things.
What'd you get?
No strippers. No.
Oh,
No.
I ordered me a Fans Toy Spindrift.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
1.0.
They're doing a 2.0 that's a little more accurate, right?
No, that I didn't know. That's the first time I'm hearing it. No, I didn't.
Oh,
Send that man some pictures.
man, Walt, we gotta keep you. You gotta keep up with this stuff, man.
Yo, there's so much. There's a lot of shit coming out.
Yeah, I'm getting old, man. I'm getting old.
It's all good.
Getting old.
All right, guys, here he is in trailer mode.
Ooh,
Truck
hang on,
mode.
man. Let me zoom in on you real quick so you can see that.
So yeah,
Oh.
again, I
Oh my
kind of mentioned at the
God.
very beginning, it looks exactly like G1 Optimus,
Does.
Yeah.
Yes,
and that's
it
what
does.
this is what
That's
I
what you
wish
wanted.
that they had done all those years ago, and this is what I
Looks
wish,
super cool.
what I wish Fans Hobby had done too.
Dude, I gotta see if you can send me a link to that. That looks damn good.
Now we got
Get
the
one.
now we got the length.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, now it's starting to look like something.
How often do you say that?
So we're just gonna let that slide. That comment by Tim. Now we got the
We got
length.
the-
We're just gonna let it go.
We got the power. You also got the NOS in there now.
Oh, dude, it's
so-
got the knots in there. I love
That's
that.
awesome.
That's great.
Yeah. Now it actually cranks up because now we got the weight in the back. So
There you go.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. We getting something.
Oh, is that got the thing where the when you turn the wheels, the cylinders and the engine move?
Yeah, that also. That also.
Oh yeah, look, and it's got
Oh,
the
that's cool.
and the chain, the fan belt in the front. Yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
got
yeah,
everything.
That blower.
Yeah.
And yeah, the blower, turbocharger, everything. I think that's a cool total package. I mean, it's only short of being a UCS set, but there's everything to it, in my opinion. It's actually also being short of being a model team release. Do you guys remember the old Lego model team releases?
Yeah.
Ah, I love that.
So what line is this then? If it's not model team and not whatever
Lego
it is?
Technic. That's just Lego Technic. The
Oh,
first and
okay.
Fast and the Furious. I don't know if they want to do anything else, but
If they do that super, I'll be on that set quick.
dude, I'm gonna get the Supra if they do it. I'm gonna get the Eclipse if they do it. I'm game.
Mhm.
Not gonna get a Hobbs tank.
So good.
No, that I ain't.
Oh my god, dude, that's like some GI Joe shit. They probably used it from the same shit too.
They're gonna
Well,
make
you
the
mean
submarine.
They're gonna make Idris Elba from Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, is he gonna transform now? Is that the next movie?
Yeah. You have all that switch and Lego Technic shit at making him bulletproof or stuff.
One of them did a skyline, right? I'm just trying to remember.
That was
I can't remember. I knew there
that
was
was Ryan. Ryan liked the skylines.
I still got one gin tonic left. I gotta fill up.
Nice.
The only one I would get is an initial D Corolla.
Oh, the E86. Nice.
Mhm. The real drift machine.
Yo, that dude, those things are crazy back in the day. Still are for what the like. What is it? And I was telling people, do you remember? Like they did the they did the animation, but then they also did that movie a couple of years ago. I guess like 10 years ago now, something like that. You guys, anybody ever see that the movie or the animation?
What are you talking about?
Initial D.
No.
Long time ago.
Check it
I'm
out.
trying-
It's interesting. I mean, it's Japanese culture, cars. If you're a gearhead,
I had the DVD at one point. Somebody borrowed it and never gave it back.
oh no.
That's a shitty friend.
It's probably Lowry.
Oh,
Rule, you're not supposed to tell them. Oh Jesus! Shush!
Mhm.
Oh my God! Yeah. So check this out. So I'm currently working on the motor right now on the block.
Do you have to paint any of that, or it just comes all?
No, you don't. Like, take for instance, like this is powder coated blue. This is die cast.
Uh-huh.
But I'm actually, once I put it together, I'm actually going to do some weathering and some other stuff on it. So just to kind of make it look a
Great.
little older underneath the hood.
So all you do is assemble it like a
That's
pretty
director
much, yeah.
set.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
all you do. It's pretty neat. So you end
When
up
do you-
getting this. Let me pull my screen up. I know a
When
lot
you
of
get
people-
the light kit for it.
I
Does that
I
come
don't
at the
know
end?
yet. So, like, take for instance, it actually gives you like all the parts. Ooh, look at this. We have a specialty. But yeah, you could. You have Vinny popping in here in a second.
And hey,
But dude, it's pretty cool. I'm doing the bumper last, but they actually give you tips and tricks and everything else. Like this is how like third party instructions should be.
Vinny.
Woo!
Fuck
Oh,
Kyrie
Vinny.
Irving. Fuck Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving.
Get him started.
I'm good.
Yo, dude, so check this out. I caught heat at work for it.
Oh, did you?
My man Bill,
Mhm.
his son Corey, good friend of mine. Yo, he's his personal chef right now.
Mhm.
He
Oh,
started working for him when he was in Boston. Jersey kid. Started working for him when he was in Boston, so he would travel. And Bill came up and he's like, yo, man, you know. And then Corey even hit me up. He's like, yo, man, that's my boy, man. I work for him.
so
The fuck?
exactly.
Excuse me.
Tell him stop being a clown.
That's right.
Fucking clown.
Stop messing up our
Vinny.
Yeah,
season.
yo, my boy Corey got a good fucking, oh man, what a break he caught, you know?
I'll say.
Right?
Hey, what's up, Darius? If you want to pop in, hit me up.
How is everybody tonight?
He said, "What's up, everybody?"
Look at all these
Good.
good
What's up, Darius?
That guy, Kyrie's about to mess up our epic duel between the Lakers and the Clippers. I can't have that.
Mhm.
Yo,
Kyrie, fuck the
Kobe.
Lakers.
Kobe wins his title fucking anniversary, fucking second in a row with the Lakers tonight against Boston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was that tonight's the anniversary of it. Whatever, how many years ago it was, but
Wait, the one with him, Pow, and the other dude, Bynum, right?
is that Bynum? That's the second one. So it's not. Is Bynum on the second one or first one? No,
I think he was in the. Well, yeah, no,
Second
that's a good point.
Yeah.
All I know is that the one he beat, the Celtics win, definitely had Pow.
Yeah,
But I don't remember if
Powell was
Bynum.
there. Yeah. And I know Rondo was on the Celtics. I
Fucking
love
Rondo.
That little bug-looking mother. He looked like a little fly.
He's a Laker now.
I always love Rondo. I always love Rondo. If you could get him, you know.
To play the same way in the playoffs as he did in the regular
choke a
season.
out too, like Spreewell did back in the day?
No,
Put
he
his
didn't
hands on
actually.
somebody?
He put a lot of hands on his on fellow players, but not on the coaches.
It was. Okay.
Like him and what's his name got in a spitting match.
Yeah, remember that shit?
Yeah.
A
him and Chris
spitting
Paul.
match.
Yeah,
He
dude.
spit on Chris Paul or something.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, there's a
Rondo's a
couple
bit
of
of a
guys
head
from
case.
there's a couple of guys in that Celtics team that I like
Top
Big
5
baby.
faces in the league. I guess Rondo. You could put J.R. Smith right there. That
Fuck
motherfucker.
J.R. Smith. I can't stand that.
Kyrie, fucking cuckoo bird too. So
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But he's always been.
yeah.
J.R. Smith's just an idiot. There's a difference. I mean, Kyrie is like truly nuts. Like I think I read that he actually believes in that he's a flat earther too.
That's him. Yeah,
Yep.
Flat Earth.
Oh, really?
It's like he's just
he is a
gone.
flat earther.
Yeah, he's on a different wavelength, that guy.
Hey,
So-
actually, a lot of NBA finals ended on this day. Jordan, 70, whatever, 72 wins, 70. What was it? 73 wins.
72 wins.
71.
Two wins
Against-
was
Yeah.
anniversary today too.
Mhm.
Yep.
Damn, man, we be watching goddamn NBA finals right now.
Exactly. That's why I said F.
Son of a bitch.
I'm like, you can't be messing our finals up.
I just lost my fucking. It was a fucking blast effect. That thing
I was looking forward to LeBron losing another finals.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they were.
It's
gonna
tough because AD was having a strong case of helping him out on this one.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah,
I was just hoping that the
LeBron
clip.
if LeBron's not on the court, the Lakers weren't winning. So
They weren't.
keep LeBron on that fucking basketball court. I don't
It's
care.
not like they were winning with
I
him
don't
on
care
the
about
court
Anthony
either.
Davis. Anthony Davis is just a piece now, just like fucking Chris Bosh was. Chris Bosh wasn't the player he was in Toronto when he came to Miami. He had the
Mhm.
he had this, toned it down a little bit. So now he's
No,
just,
well-
that's how I look at Anthony Davis. I don't think he's a superstar anymore on the team. He's like the second star, but
Well, I mean, it's hard to try to outshine LeBron. He's like a
they need 2 years with each other. LeBron and Anthony Davis get 2 years with each other. Oh God, it's
well. Either way, I'm just hoping Kawhi spoils their party.
no Kawhi and his
I'm
New
a Kawhi fan. I'm a huge Kawhi fan.
Balance and his
Oh,
New
yeah.
Balance.
So am I. So am
No,
I.
he told Jordan to go Jordan brand to hike it, and he
Oh,
took
did he?
Which he should.
Yeah, he took New Balance. That's what type of guy he is. He's a New Balance guy. He's off, he's low key. So, yeah, he took.
He didn't want to be beholden to any of the
Yep.
he's become he took Jordan's thing and said basically, I'm gonna be a competitor and I want to be my own thing. So just like Jordan.
Yeah.
Why does Walt have the look on his face like he's checking out Tinder right now?
Hey,
My thoughts exactly.
as long as it's Tinder,
It's all right. It's all right.
No, you're good,
Swipe-
dude.
Swipe
Just
left.
messing with
Swipe
you.
left.
Oh no, it's good, man. It's just sorry, man, if I ain't talking there enough. It's just it was just a video I just saw, so it's
As long as it wasn't porn, it's good.
Yeah, no Tinder. It was straight up porn.
you know whose
Fucking
channel
Two
that
Girls,
I've
One
been
Cup
watching
again?
recently a lot? I've been watching that one dude, The Journey 24/7. That
Mm.
guy is the funniest guy on Facebook right now, man. At
So
least
what
for
up,
me.
roommate?
So strangely enough, with everything that's been going on, I've been watching videos about people going camping because I miss going fucking camping.
What?
Yeah.
So you watch videos of people camping?
Yeah, like people are out there going camping because I'm just like, fuck, I want to go camping right now.
I'll go camping.
That's
I was telling
dope.
Bethany the other day, I was like, I'm having just to break the tent out and throw it out back, and just to like go fucking stay in it for the night.
I'm about to build a fire pit. I want to.
I mean, on the other side, why not?
Then me watching people play video games doesn't feel so weird anymore.
Are we we're gonna see Vinny on the news burn his house down building a fire pit.
Oh, gee.
I got a decent amount of property over here, so I got plenty of room.
Make sure you use fire bricks.
I got stuff to burn. I got a lot of room.
I'm gonna put it where the we used to have an above ground pool, and it's just sand right there. I mean, there's some fucking weeds growing out of it. We just constantly cut it, but it was just a bed of sand that the pool was on. So that's a perfect spot, and I got fucking boulders everywhere. I think rocks grow in New Jersey. Swear.
I think they grow everywhere.
It's like fucking we dug out the garden, and every year we dig it out again, and there's just fucking boulders that are just coming up. It's like, really, motherfuckers.
At least
New
it's
Jersey
not
man
bodies.
burns New Jersey down.
Yo, crazy. Dude gets stabbed right in Parsippany, like 30 times, and then they find a body behind my shop right.
Oh, wow.
Fuck.
Like two separate. I think it's two different. Yeah, like Friday, all this shit went down.
Wasn't he in like
Wait a minute.
dangling from telephone wires or some shit?
No, they found him. No, oh no, he was on the under the telephone wires. So check this out. There's like a path that goes, like, you can't drive on it. They go to all these like houses. You could walk from the path to ShopRite. And Friday they surprised the workers with a surprise barbecue. We had
He wasn't a part of the barbecue, was he?
Well, no, check this out. We had to go in those. We have some ShopRite trailers where we keep for storage, like behind the store, and it's kind of in between our store and the old Bed Bath & Beyond, right next to the path. So we were going in and out of there Friday morning, getting shit out of that fucking trailer. The body was actually supposedly only 30 yards away. And then Friday night, I had to do a cleanup, and I'm over there, and I'm like, man, I remember when, like 5 years ago, that they found a body behind, I'm thinking it's Friday, they found a body behind the Bed Bath & Beyond. And then, like fucking Saturday, I'm looking on my phone, I'm like, what? Body in fucking Parsippany behind ShopRite? I'm like, what the fuck? That was weird.
It sounds like some Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit.
And then some 30-year-old got stabbed on Parsippany Bowl. I don't fucking know. I just read about that one tonight.
Have you had any blackouts in your memory the last week or something?
No.
Good question.
No, I'm well aware that I killed people.
All right, so who said they had a question?
I think that was Tim said question.
Yeah.
Me?
Huh?
No.
What?
Huh?
Who?
Red?
Where and why?
Yeah. Also, I'm missing a part here. That is not funny.
Nah, you probably just used the wrong color on a previous step.
Not really.
I'm gonna open some toys.
Mixed up gray and dark gray.
Damn, dude, look at this.
No, it
Walk
was.
around barefoot,
Share my
you'll
screen.
find it. Walk around barefoot. It's a Lego, you'll find it.
That's actually probably the most feasible advice you can give to Lego builders.
Look at this.
What is that?
Oh, cool.
This is the top half of the block, and then the transmission. This is the other.
Every one of my GI Joes came in an envelope. Wow.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Thank God I'm not on, mint and package fucking bullshit.
Oh,
Mine-
because you open it.
Mine came in an envelope.
Speaking of mint in packages,
All of them. Yours came in an envelope too?
Yeah, but the box was immaculate. Too bad they sent me the wrong figure.
Oh, wow.
Of
Oh,
course.
that is bad.
Of
Yeah.
course they did.
I was like, this is the ugliest Scarlet I've ever seen. It's some dude
Interesting.
with blonde hair and muscles. kind
They
of shit
packed
is
it
that?
in another
What did they
bag.
send
How
you?
weird is that?
They sent me some guy named Duke. I don't know.
Guy named Duke.
Yeah, some guy.
That's a fucking stupid name.
Get a Black Widow head to put on the
on the
Scarlet.
Duke.
On the
Oh
Scarlet.
yeah, that's right. I need to get one from you, E, so I could do that.
Yeah, I have a couple.
Black Widow.
A Black Widow head. Yeah,
No,
that
there's
Scarlet
about-
head is pretty bad.
There's about
I-
30, which Black Widow? Black
A-
Series?
anyone that you would want. Any
Yeah.
redheaded one.
I
Short
picked
hair.
up-
They make a couple.
I picked up one of the those cheap Black Widows on the card a while back. I figured that'd be good head to use someday or something.
No, there's about 20 of the new Black Widows at the Target in Parsippany, like stacks of them.
Oh, in
It's
the
crazy.
white outfit.
The white outfit.
Yeah.
I was
Stacks.
I was in a bunch of toy groups before joining. Transformers group was probably the last of the toy groups that I joined. And you know how when you're in certain groups, you would flex on people to see, to show what you got, to brag about stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that the same tactic worked on Transformers fans. It doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
All they do is get pissed at you.
I want to show you some. I tried to flex. Yeah,
Here you go.
this
Oh
is what
my
I
Who
tried to
shared these
flex.
pictures?
Oh, okay.
Transformer fan don't care about
9.5.
graded anything.
I love the shattered glass.
Dude,
design,
you
man.
graded your fans project. You
Well,
graded
you'll see
that?
why. You'll see on the next picture why.
Well, I know that thing's fucking rare as hell. I
Look at
This
remember.
is
that.
why.
Oh man, that looks good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So it's so funny. All the Transformers fans destroyed me. They said, "Dude, you caged your toys? What kind of dumbass are you?"
You did what to your toys?
Caged them.
Your toys.
Oh, it was a very sobering experience. Because I had a bunch of graded Masters of the Universe figs and yeah, I figured that the same would apply on this, and then they're like, "Yeah, no, dude, you got to play with your toys, homie."
So Vinny, what are you playing with right now?
I just opened up Roblox.
Let's see that. Share it.
Smells good.
All right, gentlemen,
Smells
I'm gonna
good.
cut out real. I gotta continue to babysit, so I'll see
Alright,
y'all
dude.
next time, man.
See
Catch you later,
man.
bro.
Real.
Good to see you, man. Take care.
Likewise, brother.
The gun's kind of fucking stupid looking, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a Gatling gun for him. I just
Yeah, you could look at Vinny sniffing it. What? Sniffing his
smells good. The plastic. I like the smell of the plastic. As soon as I open
Yeah.
it, that one
You
smells
gotta get your fix. That's what you do. You get your fix.
and then in
Yeah.
about
Correct.
10 minutes he's gonna fall back convulsing or something.
That just smells
You don't
good.
call it plastic crack for nothing.
Exactly that.
Smells good.
Every figure I open, I smell it first. That's what you do.
I cannot say the same. No, I'm sorry.
That's a rule. That's a rule. You do it.
Wow.
Well, my rule is don't smell it before you. Never mind.
Talk about shit going sideways.
Yeah. No shit. Oh man. No, it's just the awkward silence. What are you looking at?
Oh,
Um,
so hey, check this out. I've in one of the sheds. I don't know. There was this nasty ass crate when we were doing. We have every year we have like a little. The town does a pickup, a bulk pickup. It's like $35 for like 500 pounds of shit. It can't be garbage, furniture. And I flip over this crate and there's all leaves and shit in it. And look what I found.
Oh, look at that.
A tunnel rat.
Tunnel.
Wow.
Yep. No toys. No toys in the crate. It was just all bullshit. It was just junk. And
wow.
there was dirt and leaves in it. And I mean, he's in good shape. I mean, he's a little nicked up and everything, but
Yeah, but you could probably clean it up and maybe
Yeah.
touch it up with paint.
yeah. I mean, everything is. It's like he was preserved in that fucking nasty ass. I don't know how he got there. I don't remember missing my tunnel rat.
Maybe it's not yours.
I don't know.
Maybe it's somebody else's. Who knows?
I mean, I don't have tunnel rat here. When I found my Joe's and I thought I had him. Maybe it was mine. Who knows? Could be
Interesting.
anything. So it was just in a weird spot, and I'm happy I found it. It was kind of cool. He was a little crusty, and I cleaned him up, and I'm like, wow, look at
A
that.
little bit crusty.
That's how I like my pizza.
It was sticky.
It wasn't sticky. I mean, like he had
I
like
guess I would rather it be sticky than crusty.
he had like a chunk of dirt and like a leaf like stuck to him.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? It was like I was like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, oh, tunnel rat,
Nice.
all nasty, and
Nasty tunnel rat.
it was good. Yeah, but he was dry though, so it was pretty good.
So was he tunneling through the dirt?
He might have been. Maybe maybe after I was done playing with him, like, you know, he's like, oh, this motherfucker's too old now. I'm gonna go on my own. Bit.
Adventures.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wolf's cat's like, what the fuck are you doing in my kitchen? Why are you sitting on my litter box right now?
Shorter trip.
When you're sitting on there, fucking clean it, human.
Yeah, no shit. Wolf, what are you opening?
Popsicle.
Nice.
Oh, a rocket pop. What are they called?
Mmm.
It's gonna get really weird here for a second, guys.
Yeah.
I have
I'm not giving you that Photoshop opportunity. Fuck you.
You don't need to. You don't
I'm
need to
waiting.
give it. There's
I'm
a very,
waiting.
very talented person out there, Wolf. It's called Robert DiGianni. He can do it. He can make it work with whatever. You don't have to give him anything.
Oh, I think you'd be surprised with me too.
Yeah,
You know, and bending your head down to bite it is not looking good either. It's not helping your cause.
Why are you looking at it from the side? That's weird.
Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
Oh, you're fine. I was gonna say, if you want, turn your camera off.
Did it fall in the kitty litter? Then it's crunchy.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I see the cat's tail moving in the background.
Did you turn his camera off?
Yeah, that's fine.
That made me think about Crocodile Dundee. Was it part 2 when he was making the eggs and the fucking dickhead cop came in the house and he dropped them on the floor and there was all like fucking little fucking pebbles in it, fucking chewing on.
Oh, right. Damn, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while for that.
Oh yeah.
Was that Crocodile Dundee too?
It would think
I
it
would-
went
I
to
was.
New
believe
York.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Chewing on cat litter made me think of fucking that Crocodile Dundee. I don't know.
Is that good or bad?
That's good.
Huh.
I love that movie.
I've always liked all those films. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
The 80s had some really good movies back then.
I've
I
been
think
on
that
like
was
an 80s
right?
kick watching a lot of 80s films.
Early 90s, when was Crocodile?
Like before I popped in here, I had like an 80s playlist on my PC going back and forth, like stuff like Fleetwood Mac and Foreigner and Duran Duran and all that stuff. Duran Duran.
Were you
Wild
hungry
Boys.
like the wolf there?
Like he is right now.
Right. I was more like a wild boy. No. But I don't know. I had an itch to scratch. I needed some older music. I don't know. Today's music rarely gives me anything.
Yeah, I've got an 80s playlist. In fact,
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee too, 1988.
Like that. All the first. Reginald Val Johnson. No, man. Harlem Boomerang Club. I'm nearing the end of this build and I'm getting sad.
Why?
Kind of, yeah. Well, the set is ending. That's,
Then you got to go buy another one.
You can always take it apart like Mike does and put it back together again.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just throw it against the wall, and then I'm gonna follow Eric's advice.
Throw
Just
it
gonna
against the wall.
yeah, and then gonna follow Eric's advice. Gonna pedal around barefoot, find all the parts, and then start anew.
Start anew.
Yeah.
Nice.
You should
Use that big ass. Oh no, there it goes.
roll it
Save
off the side, off the table, and when it hits the floor, see if it's still in good condition. Because that's how they did it. If you could jump off a mountain.
I mean, I
the
did
Legos-
that. I did that when it was still only the chassis. I wanted to see how good the suspension is. I dropped it from around 2 feet, and the suspension works actually pretty well.
You seriously, you really dropped it on purpose.
Yeah, I
Now-
dropped it.
now-
I dropped it on purpose. I actually
Now-
dropped it on purpose.
Now, Tim, throw it against the wall to check the suspension again.
Yeah.
Weird
against
first
the
kablam.
All right, I have one gripe with this set.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah,
All right.
let's see it and let's hear it.
So here it is here. So obviously I told you I don't like him having all his Jinrai God Bomber stuff on him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I kind of like Power Master Prime.
Okay.
But the problem is one of the things I really like about Power Master Prime is taking these double barrel cannons and putting them on his shoulders. But he's got no ports to put them on his
Oh,
shoulders.
bummer.
And so yeah, I'm a little bummed about it. I'm a little bummed.
Get a Dremel.
Oh,
Maybe. Maybe might have to do it, man. Like I gotta have it. It's a thing.
Like he's gonna go all dentist on a prime. You know what?
I mean, yeah. I mean, basically, all I would have to do is drill some holes into these shoulder pads.
Well,
when you're all in drilling holes there, it's all good.
and then you
So-
can call it a custom and sell it for twice as much.
Right. Right.
Exactly.
So, anyway, this is a really cool set if you guys are into this character.
I mean,
It's
the cool part is if you want a Godkin, right, you get that, and if you want a G1 Prime, you kind of get that too. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's a really good set. It's really well done. I gotta say, really, Perfect Effect doesn't really disappoint.
I mean, those are really the company that really stepped up from only doing upgrade sets to full figures. That's cool. I think
Yeah,
that's
but
really
and
cool.
the thing is like they're doing full figures, but they like this is like a combination of both, right? A full figure with kind of upgrade, got that upgrade feel to it, that
Yeah.
upgrade kit feel. So,
Yeah.
it's really nice. I wonder what else they do because they don't put out much. They don't put out many products, right? So I'm wondering, like,
Not really.
I wonder what else they make. There's got to be something else that they do.
Yeah, maybe fitting to Bobby's video today, you never know what kind of a conglomerate is behind there.
Right,
What other irons in the fire those guys got.
Yep.
That also was a very interesting video, I gotta say, but I would have hoped he also would have talked a little bit about the rumored DX9 clampdown that's currently doing the rounds.
Oh yeah.
Didn't hear about
What's
that
that?
one.
What's that, Tim?
There was just, I believe it was a Weibo screenshot on Trans Fans about DX9 getting told by Hasbro to stop production or else. That is
Yeah,
all
the-
there is.
Is that because DX9's making those movie figures?
Maybe.
You
Could
gotta
be.
stay away from that stuff, man. Those
Yep.
not only Hasbro, but those movie studio people will get pissed at you.
Mm-hmm.
Start throwing that Hollywood money around at you.
All the things that shut down third party, I did not think would be movie figures.
Well, that's what they're. That's kind of what they're making a lot of money on right now, I think, and the Earthrise stuff now, mainline stuff.
That's true.
I like this.
You can
Dude.
see it.
But I've always felt that Hasbro needs third party. for them for the masterpiece line.
Yeah, me too. I think that's a necessary evil for those. Absolutely.
It keeps people interested in masterpiece Transformers.
Yep.
Interesting. Interesting take there on that, E.
I mean, if like I know personally for me, if it wasn't for third party, I probably never would have. I probably, if I even started when I did, I would have stopped by now.
One of my first masterpiece figures was MMC's Carnifex. So
Then they're not making the figures that I personally want, nor do they come out fast enough.
yeah.
No, I like if it wasn't for third party, I wouldn't have a full set of Dinobots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd have a Grimlock, and I'd like, where's the rest?
Oh, you bastard.
So
I mean that Fans Toys Grinder reissue is stupid expensive over here.
Is it really?
I believe TF Robots has it for $250.
oh wow,
That's
that's
$50
only,
over the original
that's
price.
not that much. That's I mean, it's much more. Yeah, like Wolf said, it's only $50 of what it retailed over here.
Wait, is
so.
that your $250 your money or our money?
Well, what do you think?
Hmm.
Mm.
Everyone.
I mean, that's the thing. When we say stuff is cheap over here, it's for our cheaper. When you see the price and you convert it to dollars, you will be like, huh? No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of those Dinobots are going for a lot of money right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sludge is up to almost $1,000, give or take.
Jeez, I'm just looking outside. The sun is coming up. Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not overly tired yet, and I still got shit to build. So I don't know.
Keep going. Keep going.
Dude.
Decisions.
Yeah, sleep or Lego. You gotta make decisions.
Lego.
Lego.
Until
Lego
you start
it
making
is.
mistakes, and that's when it's time to stop.
Oh.
That's how I did it with that constructs. I'd stay up until I started getting really tired, and they fucked up. It's like, all right, that means I'm done for the night.
Yeah, man. I remember I had to go back a few steps. I'm like, wait a minute, what did I do?
Yeah, I'm very impressed. I've ordered some of the loose figures. All I need is the scare glow now.
Oh, cool.
You've been buying
Like
a bunch
from-
of those lately, right?
From the new line here, from the new model line. That what is it?
No,
Legacy? Or what is it called?
No, the Mega Constructs. So I'm talking about the the wannabe Lego set. The wannabe
Yeah.
Lego company, Mega Constructs.
Yeah, I got you.
That Wind Raider was fucking really nice.
It's solid,
I
isn't
saw
it?
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the Battle Bones. Unfortunately, I am gonna buy.
gotta-
Wow, you're going all in, huh?
Yeah,
I gotta check that grocery store over here where they got this lying around. I gotta check if they get something else in. That would be cool.
I pre-ordered the other sets that are on BBTS,
There you go.
and like I said, I'm hoping for that Snake Mountain.
Sure, they'll make one eventually.
It'll happen.
Yeah, I know. But obviously, the Grayskull didn't sell that well if it got clearance out all over the place.
Dude, none of this stuff sells well. I
But
mean, that
maybe
Wind
the
Raider, you
great-
could have picked that up in Walmart for $5 last year.
I know. Yep. No. I got it for 14 on Amazon.
Holy
Jeez.
shit.
Yeah. Well, what's
I think it retailed 20. GameStop had it for $4.97, but none of the GameStops around me had it.
Mm-hmm.
That 5-pack of figures, I mean, originally $20, then
I got it for
And like
10 off
couple-
of Target.
couple weeks, yeah, it went down in the clearance aisle. Didn't take long.
But it still looks like they're making more. So,
Well, yeah.
I'm hoping, it seems like a lot of people, including myself, jumped in when the Grayskull went on sale.
Mm.
And that might push it now when you make that Snake Mountain
That's that
Other
video I
things.
made. Everybody's getting in it now.
No, it was. It was
It's my
definitely.
fault.
It
Brian
was
started
definitely
a
your fault.
trend.
This stuff's never gonna go on clearance now because I made that stupid video.
Yeah, it is your 100% your fault. Because if you weren't doing it for those 3 weeks, I never would have done it.
It's good stuff, man.
Hey, God.
Realm of Enablers in full
Dude,
effect.
check that out.
Ah, sweet chrome.
Bad boys.
Beautiful.
What you
Is
gonna-
that's chrome plated plastic or what?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So what it was, it's the fog lights down below. And if you look in here, there's this whole entire set. There's 4 screws, and it's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 pieces on top of that, on top of the screws, just in that.
Cool.
So, question: as they send you the kits, right? So let's say you got kit 1, right? You build the first kit.
Yeah.
Then you get the second kit. Does that second kit always attach to the first kit, or are they giving you pieces of the car at different pieces?
Well,
You
the
have, like,
first
a
2
couple
kits.
different kits lying around, basically.
So basically, the first 2 kits, they send you like the roof and basically the front bumper, which is like this,
Yeah.
right. And then now in this next kit, they sent you like the front wheel and stuff like that. But then they send you the rest of the front bumper, and then they start building the motor. And then the next month, they'll send like the other half of the motor, some more the stuff the opposite side, stuff like that, the other wheel, because they're going to start getting all the pieces. It'll start coming pretty quickly. And like I've been watching it, there's been a bunch of people that have been. They're only 20 kits in, and they have like the whole bottom chassis and everything else already built, and the whole front end built already. But what's crazy about the motor is that you got to put all the wiring and everything else for all this, like spark plugs, like everything else. You got to put all that in too. And that's a part of the kits. So
Interesting.
All right, open up figure number 2
here we go.
is Cylindrus tonight. MMC Cylindrus,
Oh, the
also known
roller.
as Roller. So I've always been intrigued by them. Like when I first saw it in the comic, I was like, wow, they're making Roller an actual like person. I was like, sweet, it's pretty cool. So I waited and waited and waited, and I decided not to wait any longer in case I couldn't get it. So BBTS had it on sale.
For how much?
94 or something like that.
What
10%
does it retail
off,
at?
basically.
10%.
Yeah. So, oh look,
Yeah, I'm
it
gonna-
comes with some soft goods. What's this?
I think I'm gonna call it a day for tonight. I'm gonna continue to
Call
mull
it a
little
day
bit.
for tonight.
Yeah,
Good night.
or a day for today. A day for today sounds stupid, don't you think?
Call it a
wa-
night today. I'm gonna call it a night today.
I think I'm gonna call it a night.
I'm gonna call it
Well,
quits.
I'm done for today. So
There you go.
There you go. There you go. I'm done. Fuck you all.
Yeah.
Isn't it technically tomorrow?
Go.
yeah, no, I got the back on one side. I have that done, and looks nice and close. Like the frame around here is still missing, but yeah, happy with that.
Yeah, man,
Nice.
I dig it. I like it.
Yeah, it's super cool. Great set.
All right, man. Well, thanks for stopping out and hanging out with everybody.
Oh, I'm still here for a little bit of bullshit. I'm not
Oh,
done
okay.
yet.
Oh,
Not-
you're
not
just
done.
your thumbs hurt, and
Uh,
you need to take a rest.
No, that's like me being me saying I'm gonna keep myself just a little bit of something for tomorrow to finish it up, you know.
Gotcha.
Oh, there you go.
But looking at this guy now, this is very 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 cool.
Yeah. What in the hell? There we go.
Mm-mm.
What are you looking
I
at?
know what
Will?
I'm doing. Just watching something up here on Facebook, but I'm thinking this week I'm gonna try to look for that 2-pack from Target.
Skywarp.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So isn't that Casey Jones and Raphael supposed to drop this week? I thought I saw
From where, NECA?
from NECA at Target or something, wasn't it?
Is it?
I don't
I
even
could have
remember seeing
swore.
Casey Jones.
Oh, you want me to start friggin'? I gotta start friggin'.
Keep an eye out for me, dude.
Tomorrow. All right, so that's. Wait. You're talking movie or tune?
I believe it was movie.
Oh, movie. So that's Walmart, Wally World.
Oh, was it Wally? Okay.
Yep. Well, they're gonna be Walmart now.
Because I saw
And then
something that
Target's
NECA
gonna be-
announced it's this week that they're going to start dropping those.
And then Target's gonna be the cartoon. But even though I'm not doing that the cartoon, I'm still grabbing them if I see them.
Yeah, because I'm still doing the cartoon
You're doing
stuff.
cartoon, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
So whatever I see, I know. I don't think Mike ain't either. He was just getting them for people. So,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna grab whatever I see. Whatever I see, I'm gonna fucking clean them out.
So shout out to New York Mike. So I know he's not here tonight. He's hanging out with the boy tonight. Apparently they opened up fireworks and stuff tonight. So he was taking his son out for a father-son thing tonight. So
Oh, sweet.
Okay.
pretty neat. It's going to be kind of interesting though. How are they going to social distance 4th of July?
You don't. You can't.
Excuse me.
I'm just waiting to see what New York is going to do. Because if they
Jesus.
try to do those New York fireworks, you're not going to get them people to stay home. They line up in the thousands along the riverside.
I think
to
they
watch.
canceled ours.
And if they can go with it, they're all going to be out there crowded together.
That's what they've been doing over here. We had some kind of, I don't know, religious festivity over here. I don't know if it was Arabs or Turks or something. It was called the Sugar Fest. Like my town has, or my city has 100,000 citizens, you know? And
Stop bragging.
I believe we barely got over 30 corona cases. So
Hi, Corona.
yeah, beer for everybody. No, but they had this festivity, and because they refused, you know, to space up a little to make some room, the cases spiked to over double. So yeah.
Damn.
People are weird with their religious and festive stuff. Like I don't know, sense is kind of setting out.
Didn't they cancel like Oktoberfest and shit?
Like we had it essentially, but they said that they were canceling it on their own. It was said to be okay this year, but they canceled it on their own. So they were responsible on their own right, which is cool, I think.
Yeah. That's awesome they did that though, because you never know. You know there'll be some drunken idiots fucking spitting on one another and shit. So
yeah. In today's age, you always have to you always have to count on that.
Well, hey, I don't know. The people that are going to be cautious are going to stay in, but there's definitely going to be people going out.
Yep.
Definitely. They've been doing fireworks every other weekend. We have a minor league baseball stadium 15 minutes away from my house. And I mean everybody's, I guess, you know, everybody's staying in their cars, and but people are meeting up, and it's not like the baseball stadium. They're not allowing people to come in there, but they're allowing people to stay in their cars if you park in the parking lot of the baseball stadium. But then on both sides of the road, the Quick Check parking lot, everything's packed. People are just, you know, pulling over to watch it.
Okay, what I particularly just like about this build is that you actually have a trunk, like you can check on the NOS bottles.
Oh hell yeah!
That's awesome.
Does it say NOS actually on the bottles?
Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Got sticker in here. You need to rotate around, and you have NOS
There you go.
on there.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really.
I can't
cool.
wait to see that thing till it's done, dude. You guys keep
Yeah, man,
tempting me with that shit.
Yeah, I can buy it, dude. Buy it.
I've already
great.
got enough projects as it is, so
Yeah, I'm gonna have my next one on Monday. I'm getting the new Bandai Real Grade Eva Pla. Eva
Nice.
01.
Realm of enablers.
Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. The thing is, I had the Soul Shogoken before that, but those became just unstable, and the joints were giving out, and you were just walking by the D-top, and those motherfuckers were just dropping like fucking flies. And yeah, really, they were just dropping. You wouldn't do nothing, and they just drop. And I said, okay, before I buy anything else, and the joints give out, I I guess I'm gonna buy my own EVOS now.
you want to know what's crazy about this whole entire build of the Ecto-1 that I'm doing?
Shoot.
It's a
Doing
little
the Ecto-1?
over that. Well, yeah, smart ass. So
Mhm.
I ended up breaking it down. It's like
What if
it's like a little over 2 and 3/4 years of building parts every month. for this
Holy
thing.
hell. That's a lot.
That's a commitment right there. Shit.
Yeah, you know that. That's also what the DeLorean was. I believe the DeLorean went like also for 2 years or something, right?
Yeah, they all are. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years, and then it was like 2,500 at the very end. And I think like, okay, that's 1.8. 1.6 from Hot Toys cost about 1,000, but you get the build it yourself experience.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the same thing with this one with the Blitzway Ecto-1. This was actually cheaper to build it than it was to do that one.
Yeah, but the Blitzway is beautiful. But I mean, hey, that's again the thing. You know, you can custom that. You can get that super crisp paint on the motor, have the Cadillac pop out and everything. I think that would be cool.
Hey, dudes, I'm gonna pop out because I'm gonna hit to the store and I'll be right back.
Okay,
Walt.
thanks, man.
See you in a minute.
All right, man. Make sure you take your ID so you don't get carded.
Don't forget to put your pants
right.
on. Don't forget to put your pants on.
They're like, what are you fucking smoking?
All right, bro. Catch you in a bit.
Someone.
Dude, he did look young as shit without all that.
Yeah,
too, didn't
he did. He did. The fun part is they didn't really care for an interior, man. The interior is just only, yeah, okay, you have a seat and you have a steering wheel, and that's it. There's nothing else in there.
Hey man, those old school cars, those muscle cars, there wasn't much to them.
Mhm.
Yeah, that, and also that particular Charger only had a roll cage, a seat, and the steering wheel, and then, you know, crankshaft. Zero fucks given. Just rev it up.
Yeah.
But man,
I mean,
that thing.
Dodge Daytonas they actually used for NASCAR racing. So
Yeah. The Charger. That's one of those cars that's on the bucket list. Like I talked to Laurie before, and I told him like top 3 cars I would love to get my hands on. Like if it would be one or all, like would be a 70 Charger just like this, then the 67 Shelby Mustang, the Eleanor, yeah, and Skyline R34 GTR.
Those are the cars you would
Yeah.
So you want an R34?
Yeah, R34 or.
No, man. I wouldn't mind having one of those guys.
I don't know, man. The newer ones, the R35 and such, they just looked a little bit too stylized.
Older one, right?
Yeah. But yeah, the R34 is just a beauty. Especially the Z-Tune version with the Nismo on the front on the grill. That's just.
Well, they got the carbon CF edition, which is carbon fiber body. That's fucking crazy.
Jesus.
Huh. Sick car.
Man, you feel like you really feel like.
What did that car retail for? It was about $100,000, right?
It was 120. The
120.
The CF version was like 150 or something like that.
Damn.
What was this? Did you call it? R34 Skyline?
Skyline. Nissan Skyline R34 GTR.
Not in the United States. Well, yeah, you can, but they were really tuned down, though, right?
No. So, like, take for instance, I think it's is it 22 years after the year that it came out that they started releasing. So, they have the R30. I think they just released the R34.
No, but like it wasn't available in the States though, like years
Right.
ago.
No, I'm saying now you can.
now
I
you
think.
can,
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's like I think it's like
Fuck that car
27
now.
years. Yeah,
The older one's the bomb one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
Oh wow, I don't think I've ever seen this car before.
What?
An R34.
Yeah. I mean, if it wasn't in the States, don't give me what? Why the fuck would I see it? I mean, I'm not here driving the Need for Speed on every single PlayStation that was released.
Dude, I love the fucking motor in that thing in RB26. What is it? RB26. I think it's what DETT.
Is it a family show?
Turbo.
Is this a family show?
No.
All right, I'm smoking fucking weed.
Brian, I was just wondering, have you never seen the Fast and the Furious
We're
movies?
getting demonetized.
I saw.
We're getting kicked from YouTube
I saw.
in a minute.
I saw the first
Just
one.
as long as you don't start
Okay.
breaking out stuff. In fact,
Because the
Vinny,
R34
smoke weed.
the R34 was very prominent on the second Fast and the Furious.
Oh, the one with the motorcycles
No.
it's the one in the beginning.
in Tokyo.
It was the one and where in the second one, Too Fast, Too Furious, in the opening scene where it was the silver with the blue stripes. That's what that Skyline was.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking
I
movies.
probably would have just assumed it was a Subaru. It kind of looks like one.
And the prominent one you said from Tokyo Drift, the one in Japan, that was actually the Nissan 350Z.
Yeah,
I never saw that movie either.
Well,
but I know that car.
That was an S15 in that one movie he was driving.
I love that 300ZX, man. My uncle had a red one with the T-tops.
So you're saying you never saw Tokyo Drift?
94? Whatever year it was. Cool fucking car. So I learned how to drive stick on, man. Going to Florida. He's like, I can't drive no more. So he gives me a crash course. I learn how to drive stick. I get it back on 95. And then he falls asleep and he wakes up and I'm doing like fucking 100 miles an hour. He's like, yo, it's on the fuck down.
Cops are behind you. No fucks given.
Yeah, cool. It was cool. I had my license. I just got my license. I was just 17 years old, probably.
Check this out.
Oh.
Driving a fucking.
Ain't that a beauty?
1996.
Look at that.
Driving down
Nice
the
job.
That's gonna be so big, man. That's gonna be a huge fucking car.
Thanks for noticing.
Anytime, bro.
Penis innuendo.
Dude, it's pretty good. There's actually a third-party company that makes magnetic license plates you can swap out for this.
Sweet.
But there'll actually be lights in all of these, in the light buckets and everything. So
Cool.
they'll be sending me the light kit later, so I'll be able to go back in and do the lights and stuff. So.
Very nice. Very cool.
So basically, that's done, and then, like I said, the motor's complete, or at least this portion of the transmission, and everything else. And then the tires finished for now until I go to do the rest. So I think I'm gonna have to buy, because I have all these leftover screws. They kind of give you extras at times. So I think I'm gonna have to turn around and buy something just
for the extras.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna bump to where I have like I could put all these extra screws that way I can have them later on.
Yeah, sounds good. So guys, now I'm gonna pop off. Now I'm getting a little bit tired. So
all right, man.
Later, brother.
Later, guys.
Later, Tim.
Later, Tim.
Anytime, man.
Thanks for coming
Great
out.
times.
Hop on anytime, dude.
Yeah, okay. 12 p.m. my time.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a bit late for you guys. So anyway, enjoy, guys. See you soon.
All right, catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Out.
Later, brother.
Nice. I'm finished with my part. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to set something up because like there's just different pieces that I have to wait to turn around and build this shit. It's like I don't put this on until like issue like 30.
Yeah,
put the
see,
bumper on.
I'd be worried. See, me, I'd worry about something happening to it. Something happened to it waiting around.
Mhm.
That's why I was asking, like, if there's is every kit connecting to the previous kit?
For the
Are they
most
sending-
part,
doing things like that?
yes. For the most part, yes. Like I think up until like kit 30, it does the motor, it does the front suspension, both front tires, the under chassis, the exhaust, it does all of that. And then I believe that's when you start putting this bumper on.
Gotcha.
Dude, that thing's
Zip
huge.
bumper.
Let's see how big is this. This bump, all right, so this thing's 10 inches wide.
Oh, 10 inches wide?
Yeah. Or how long it is from side to side right here. 10 inches. God, that's a lot of anticipation trying to do this shit over the next 2
Man.
years.
And
But-
you're gonna put like Hot Toys Ghostbusters in this thing?
It's
I
not
don't
small
know.
enough. It's too
Well,
small for Hot Toys.
yeah, it's too small for Hot Toys. I think I'm gonna use fuck, what is it? Diamond Select.
Yeah, Diamond Select might work.
Probably gonna be the closest one.
Yeah.
But what's pretty cool is so every 16 issues they send you this book.
Too bad the Mezcals won't work, right?
And dude, this book it gives you all the issues you can put in as soon as you're finished. So every 16 you fill this book up, and it's part of the build. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that's neat.
And you even get to build the thing. Like that even gives you these tabs. You put it in. Like here, you slide it in. There you go.
Cool, dude. All right, so I got this roller guy transformed,
Oh.
and basically I was gonna display him with this Toy World Optimus. Like they're buddy buddy. They're a buddy buddy cop team.
Here you
and
go.
technically,
Oh,
this
that
is the
sounds
Zeta Orion because they re-released it and
It was
different
cheaper,
colors.
wasn't it? Had better paint or something like that.
well, yeah, it had different paint. Like so, for instance, here's the original Toy World one, and you can see it's
That's-
this is more pinkish.
So the what is that? Zeta? Is that on the
Zeta's
left?
here, Toy World here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could definitely see the difference in the thighs and everything. This, I guess.
Well, this is actually a render form head that I put on there.
Nice. I remember that one too.
Yeah,
Okay.
give him the yellow eyes.
There you go.
I wish my camera was it's just too
Is it washing it out or something?
yeah, too much light. I got this big lamp over here, so it's just washing it out. But yeah, so yeah, man, dude, I just thought it was so cool that instead of having this stupid little car, like he's got a buddy named Roller.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, I think that's
Going
great.
on buddy adventures.
And they fit well. The aesthetics a little, a little off, but close enough to work, I think. So
Oh man, Wolf,
But,
what you got going on over there?
Just on eBay looking up stuff, trying to find a G1 Red Alert that isn't shit. I'm doing a really bad job with that.
dude, I've got an old one, Wolf, and it is garbage. I like repainted it and it's awful.
Yeah, I think everyone I've seen needs a repaint job or it's all yellow and broken. People trying to sell their garbage.
I even when I repainted it, I remember I tried I made the paint a little yellowish so it would match the rest of the yellow plastic. It's terrible looking. Awful.
Oh man.
That's all I got.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna get some more building shit done. I'm gonna work on some more of the other Ecto one that I have working on.
Oh, yeah, that's
I've
right.
been
How's
wait-
that one going?
Pretty good. I just been like some of this stuff. I've I've got like 25 different projects going at once, but I've been waiting on parts for all of them because of the coronavirus and everything being shut down. So, like, what was it the other night? I shared a picture of a Zod that I'm working on. I think I shared that with you guys. Here, let
Like,
me see.
Man of Steel Zod or original Zod?
It's kind of like the comic version.
Stormtroopers. This one. Oh yeah.
I'm
Right,
sitting
here
here
you go.
packing away my mess codes.
Why?
Well, right now, until Ikea opens back up, I'm
Yeah.
starting to run out of room for shit.
When's IKEA opening in New York?
I have no fucking
Monday?
idea. I'm hoping so.
Monday?
I'm hoping so. I'm not sure
I think
yet.
so.
Mhm.
Monday's phase, whatever the fuck. it's called.
Phase 2 is what they're talking, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little different for everybody. So certain stores
But
are still
we
not.
going on New York, man. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I believe all our retail is open Monday. I believe so. Well, limited
So,
access, but like
I don't want nothing to happen to these figures as I had to move them to where they originally were because I had to put the Grayskull in their spot for now. So I just want to put them back in the box so nothing happens to them.
yeah, the picture I got shared up on the screen right now. A buddy made the outfit. I got to get the armor pieces for the outside of the body and everything.
shit.
And I'm actually using the head from the DCEU version. So
Little head poking.
Yeah, it looks like he has one of those sequence things where you rub your hand on it and it changes different color on his chest.
you mean like the pillows and shit at fucking
Yeah.
Walmart or whatever it is? Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I wasn't gonna do that, but then
You're gonna give him an Ultimate Warrior mask?
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like I'm actually, so I've got a armored Batman, not like the what is it from Justice League, where he has like the little armor pads and shit like that. So I'm actually, I found on eBay some guy had a bunch of those for sale, all the pad pieces. So I bought that. So I'm gonna paint it black and put it on him. It kind of matched up to the comic version. So. That's those new 12 scale bodies that they're a hell of a lot cheaper than buying Mescos all the time and trying to use parts for them. Like those bodies from Mix Max are $25 a piece, and they're Mesco-esque quality bodies, but they're not too bad. That's what I used on that one last time.
Who's eating?
EE maybe.
I wonder if
What's
the
what? What
You
happened?
said who's eating?
No, that's the plastic. Because I even
Oh.
keep the plastics for these things that they come in for the mess codes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were enjoying
I'm
some
just
Doritos.
rewrapping it, just rewrapping them back up in the plastic.
Well, it's like turn your
These are
camera
the-
on. We need a new meme or a GIF going on.
These are like the
Them.
only. Nah, we already got the popsicle stick one going already, so you'll see it later. The bomb pop.
Oh no. All right, well, it's pushing 11 o'clock here, so we'll go ahead and pop offline. So if anybody wants to go ahead and join us, whoever's watching, who is, who isn't, just hit me up if you want a link. So, all right, catch you guys later.
Bye.
Later, everybody.